Welcome to the Rental Property Dashboard video on the rent roll feature. The rent roll screen will help you track rent due and paid for each of your rental properties. At the top of the screen, you'll see a summary of rent due less than a month, between 1 and 3 months, and over 3 months. Below, you'll see a grid listing each month and property where you can scroll down and across. A gray colored cell indicates a month rent that is unpaid. Each cell, except for the total column, is clickable and provides further detail and information. For example, let's take a look into 123 Street in November 2020. In the pop-up, you can edit if rent was paid, the rent paid if there was a late fee applied, the date that rent was paid, and you can also upload a receipt of payment. Make sure to click Edit on the top right to make changes. Then click Save on the top right after you've made your changes. Here, I applied a $70 late fee for this payment, and after you click Save, the pop-up will disappear and the cell will reflect the late fee, turn green now that it is paid, and the rent due will be deducted from the summary at the top of the screen. You may have already received your rent from most of your rental properties, so making this change for each month and each property can be time consuming. To make things easier, you can click Select at the top, then click on the cells you want to mark paid. Then click Mark Paid at the top. This will update multiple cells to paid and turn them green. Again, you'll see the rent due deducted from the summary at the top of the screen. To stay focused on the properties that have rent due, you can click on each of the cells in the top summary row. Clicking on less than 1 month will show all properties that have rent unpaid in the past month. And the same filtering logic will apply to 1 to 3 months and greater than 3 months. The rent roll screen also includes tools to filter and sort. First, clicking on month will change the order months are listed from either January to December or December to January. Next, clicking on filter will allow you to choose the properties that you want displayed. You can select some or all properties. And lastly, you can select the year that you are viewing by clicking the drop down on the top right. Finally, as a shortcut to the property detail, you can click on a property address to be taken to the property's profit, income, and expense information. And that is your rent roll in the Rental Property Dashboard app.